بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عندي محاضرة اليوم اللي هي راح ناخذ ان شاء الله بس اليونت الثامن، العفو بس القطعة من اليونت الثامن، والاسبوع اللي وراه ناخذ الاكسرسايز. Today you have a title. It is called Why I Quote the Company. If you look at this image, you will see that the meaning of this article. Look at this, because it is concerned with the topic, concerned with the details that we will discuss together, inshallah. يعني it means freedom. It means live without borders, without barriers, without something that restricts you. Means not control on your behavior and your family. It means live with the free, live with a style that you like it. Here we have it is called idiom. Here we have work is a good provide you. If you work, you will get a money. It means that you get something that you want to complete in your life. But he completed. Provide you. Do not forget to live. So you need to live, not just work. This is a point. If we started with this article, we will see that why I quote the company. This is a Chaban. Is a person comes from Chaban. His colleagues. If you look at this image, you will see that they feeling too tired. It means that they are working too hard every day, right? So now he started with explain as with a main idea. These a paragraph. It means a main idea. When we read this, you will see that it as a main idea. When I tell people that I quote the working for the company, after only a year, just 1 year, then he get quote the company, left the company, leave the company. Why? Because there are more than one reason. You will see this later. I want to give up a prestigious and secure job. We have a prestige. Some of the people looking for to get a job, for example in Iraq now, we are looking for, some of the people looking for, most of the people, not some, Iraqi people looking for to get a job. Meanwhile here in this company Chaban, they have different things. They have companies, but they have different style, and work. You will see them later. Prestigious and secure job. But I think I would have been crazy to stay. He have a reason more. Then he will explain why he left this company. I will try to explain why. Now he started to talk about this company. It is one of the biggest company in Chaban, and most of people around the world looking for to get a job in this company or another companies in Chaban, because they pay more money, much money, not like other companies. I started working for a company immediately after graduating. ما شاء الله. يعني مثل العراقيين at big well known trade company. واش يشرح لك 6,000 employees واش حول العالم هو مشتغلين بها. هنا اكو competition، منافسة للحصول على العمل بهاي الشركة. ولكن خلينا نشوف ليش هو عافى. كورس وعنده كان كورس على Chabanese يوبي، برنامج عنده كان عليه كورس. Then I would started to use living what kind as a student was live independently. يعني as a student he used to live independently. So this company and other companies in Japan looking for a single person, clever, يعني بصفات under 30 years. يعني فيهيئوه سووا له brain washing، بس دماغ حتى يخلوه يهيئوه ليدر، يخلوه كموظف، كليدر بالمستقبل. I would have to use to independent. هنا يشرح عن حياته كان شلون كان عايش وحده و organizing my own schedule مرتبة عنده جدول. start عمل بدأ العمل مالته 24 hours يعني room 12 يعني a room in company dormitories محل سكن. هذا احنا نقول عليه محل سكن بالشقة أو فد غرفة مثل الهوتيل فانسي هوتيل 5 نجوم 24 ساعة سيرفيس وبيها يعني مغريات الحياة كلها مثلا من أكل وطعام وخدمة كلها موجودة بيها. زين married employees live in the company apartment يعيشون اكو شقق صغيرة هنا شقة مال الشركة عندهم. لكن dorm system is actually great help because living in Tokyo cost يعني هم وفروا له شقة وفروا له مسكن وفروا له خدمة سيرفيس بنفس الوقت اكو متطلبات اخرى. الحياة هنا rapidly become reduces to shuttles betweens. هي راح يصير عنده living routine من الشقة من الغرفة من البيت مالته للأوفيس ومن الأوفيس للبيت. هنشوف كم ساعة يشتغل. working day is officially 8 hours رسمي 8 ساعات بس هم but can you never leave the office on the time ما راح يزودون عليهم الوقت. used to work from 9 to the morning until the 8 or 9 at night يعني مو سالفة 6 ساعات أو 8 ساعات يشتغل أكثر. working in the part of the job I cannot say no. هنا واحدة من عندهم drinking with colleagues so working is a part of a job. حكينا عليه شنو colleagues اكو فرق بين colleagues هذا زميل العمل وكلاسميت زميل الدراسة والفريند حكينا عليه شنو الفريند. هنا من ضمنهن الكمباني building contains بها cafeterias shops bank post office doctor's office barbers. I never needed to leave the building. أكش ما يحتاج working drinking sleeping and standing on heavily crowded commuter train for the hour and half each way يعني. This was my life. I spent all my time with the same colleagues. هاي المشكلة مالت this is the problem that he because one of them يعني one of the يعني this is one point يعني more than one reason one of the reason that he left company. He spent all the time with the same colleagues. I wasn't involved in entertaining clients on the weekend. Expected to play golf with my colleagues. راح تبدأ isolated العزلة مالته. I soon lost sight of the world outside the company. يعني بعد ما يقدر get outside just in the company من الكمباني من المكتب للأوفيس من الأوفيس للدومينيتري وإذا يريد يطلع يروح أكو بنفس الكمباني هو بنفس المجمع دكتور الحلاق والشوب وكله والبانك وكلها حتى إذا يريد يلعب جولف ما يقدر. وجد نفسه كسجن يعني نقول عليه. هنا this isolation is about our brain washing process. هاي قلت لكم عليها. هنا هاي companies عندهم استراتيجية يسوون brain washing غسل للدماغ. ياخذون ناس يعني هسه متخرجين أو هم من طلاب يقدمون يحق لهم يتخرجون يشتغلون بالشركة. ليش؟ حتى يهيئوهم حتى دول ما يعطون طاقة أكثر من ما ياخذون من يعني شلون نقول إحنا عطاهم أكثر يصير عطاهم أكثر. يعني personal managers said we want excellent student. هاي العبارة excellent student who are active فعال clever and tough. هنا tough يعني نقول عليه جامد ما يتحاجى مو اجتماعي. هذا يفيدهم لأنه ما يحكي قلت هاي ثقافتهم عكس ثقافتنا بالعكس. 3 months is enough to train them to be devoted businessman man sorry 3 اشهر كورسز يدربوه راح يطلعوا لك اياه مضبوط على قولتهم كورس قيادي مضبوط. هذا من ضمن غسل دماغ سياسة غسل الدماغ تكرس لك 3 اشهر تكريس devoted businessman هي لك I would hear my colleague saying I am not making any profits without profit for the company. I saw not contributing. Very few employees claim all overtime paid due to them. Keeping an employees cost the company 5 million yen. هاي العملة مالتهم الين الياباني يعني تقريبا 600,000 دولار سنويا راتب مالتهم متعافي هذا. So the company claims many employees put the company's profits before their own mental and physical well-being. هاي سياسة عندهم يعني أربح الشركة قبل ما their own mental عقليا وجسديا يعني يفضلون الشركة على عقلهم وعلى جسدهم وعلى صحتهم على كل شيء. هاي عندهم سياسة عندهم حب الوطن بين قوسين. Overworking leave you overtrainedness and overwork leave you little energy to analyze or criticize your situation. وين عندك وقت تطلع ب9 يرجع ب8 بالليل ما عنده وقت حتى يصير ديسكاس على الديسكشن يصير على العمل مالته شغل مالته قاعد يشتغل تعب ارتاح تمرة. There are shops full of the health drinks, cocktails, caffeine and other drugs which will keep you going even when you are exhausted. كاراشي هذا عندهم كاراشي معناتها death from overwork يعني شلون نقول إذا بحاله إذا بجهده لحد يشتغل لحد ما يموت. هاي عندهم هاي فوبيا يسموها كاراشي. نقول لك كاراشي باليابان يعني معناته اشتغل لحد ما مات هيك اشتغل. He is increasingly common and he is always being discussed in newspapers. صارت يعني حديث الساعة احنا نقول myself collapsed from the working too hard. My boss told me شوف الحكي مالتهم ايه تمو you should control your health. It is your own fault if you get sick. مشكلتك إذا تمرضت. ليش؟ there is no pay sick leave ما راح أعطيك إذا غادرت. I used up half on my 14 days annual leave. عندهم تقريبا 14 يوم للمغادرة سنويا مرض بس هم مرضين. هنا ايش راح يقول اكو منظمة نقول نقابة العمال we had labor union but it seems to have odd relation with the management. هذا علاقة ساعات corruption ويا couple of times years I was told to get home at o'clock. union represented ايش راح هنا عن نقابة العمال مالتهم حكوا بس ماكو فايدة. discussed where are هنا تبين انهم يشتغلون 50 ساعة اضافية كل شهر يعني بدون our boss might have had some problem being promoted and our respect would have been affected. يعني هم work normal hours at that day يعني هم عندهم طلعوا يعني نقول عليهم شلون ماخذين من عندهم ساعات اضافية بس ما يقولون. يعني الكمباني also control حتى بحياتهم الشخصية يتحكمون. company control on it is employ private lives or less. Many company employees under 30 are single. ما متزوج. They are expected to devote all their time وكل وقته to the company and become good workers. يهلكوه. They do not have the time to find girlfriend. The company offers scholarships to the most promising young employees to enable them to study abroad. تعطيك فرصة تدرس خارج بلد بس ولكن بشروط for 1 or 2 but unmarried people who are on those courses are not allowed to get married until they have completed the course. لما يخلص الكورس راح ياخذ contract بالعقد يوقع. زين بالنسبة للmarried employees شنو شغلهم who are sent trained abroad have to leave their families in Japan for first year. يغاد هنا ما عندهم مشكلة. الحقيقة the quality of married life here is often determined by husband work. حددها الرجل. Men who have just gotten married try to go home early for a while but soon have to revert to the norm of late night work. يرجع عمل إضافي يعني مجرد ما يرجع من وقت يرجع تلاقي عمل إضافي. They had a little time to spend with their wives and even weekend are expected to play golf with colleagues. يرجع نفس العمال يلعب وياهم golf. Father cannot find time to communicate يعني ما عندهم حياة اجتماعية مثلنا. يشتغلون مثل الماشينز مثل الآلة يشتغل من الصبح لليل نفس الناس نفس العالم نفس ما عندنا. Their children and child rarely is largely left to mothers. Married men posted board will often leave their family. In Japan زين ما عندهم يخاف من fall behind in the fiercely competitive Japanese education system. عندهم نظام تعليمي منافسة يخاف على الطلاب يرسبون. شايف عندنا بكالوريا. Why do people put up with this؟ ليش يشتغلون هيك؟ ليش حياتهم هاي طبيعتهم؟ شوف هنا عندهم روح الوطنية. They believe this to normal working life or just cannot see alternative. Many think that such personal sacrifices are necessary to keep Japan economically successful. كلش يعني حتى ينجح الاقتصاد الياباني هاي التضحية كلها من أجل أن ينجحون حتى لو يعيشون ببؤس. شوفوا perhaps saddest of all بؤس الحزن كله. Japan education socializations processes do not equip people with the intellectual and spiritual resources to questions and they challenge the status quo. يعني ما عندهم they stand out تملأ even desire for the different kind of life. ما أهم شي عندهم احنا نقول عندهم حب الوطن. ثم اقتصادهم أول شي لازم اختلف عن الباقين ما أعرف عكسنا تماما. هو there are some بس بنفس الوقت هم ما عندهم حياة اجتماعية يعني يفقدون الحياة بس عمل machines. However there are some sides that things are changed. أنا بعض الإشارات إنه تغييرات راح تصير. Many new employees and many company were quickly brainwashed. غسل دماغهم بسرعة. Now competent life company seriously consider living but the most of the were ready. بس المشكلة هنا راح يقيدوهم بديون يعني انت اذا اشتغلت حياة سعيدة في نفس الوقت راح شوية the most of them were already in filters of the debts ديون اللي pleased with themselves for getting into a company and anticipating life. يعني شلون احنا نقول ياخذ من اليمنى يطي باليمنى وياخذ باليسار. أنا راح أخليك they buy smart clothes and take taxi back to dormitories after last train has gone. They started borrowing money from the bank يقترضون and soon they had debts growing like snowball. بدت تنمو هاي الديون مثل كرة الثلج وترجعها وصارت كبيرة عليهم. يعني بين قوسين خلوا بي recycling دائرة يعني among the money to security for the loans it enough to be working for well-known company. Some raw such as year as a salary سنوات يدفعون مراتب وهم بعدهم معوضين لأن الديون بها فوائد يخليه يدفع للشركة ويخليه مثل الماكينة. I was one of the few people in my intake of employees who didn't get into debt. Alhamdulillah ما عنده. I felt a company dormitory after the 3 months to share on the apartment with a friend. I felt the company exactly 1 year after. ترك الشركة بعد سنة entered دخوله. It took me a while a new job. يعني هنا he explained but it is a lot. It take والله but I am working as a journalist صحفي now. My life is still busy but it is a lot better than it was. I am lucky because nearly all big Japanese companies are like the one I worked for, and conditions in many small companies are even worse. And he described himself as a lucky person because he left this company. He described the biggest companies in Japan's without freedom. Person who is working this company, I mean employees, work as a machine, as a machine in the company without feeling that as a human being. They consider themselves as a machine. How can I say it? Abstract, without feeling, without emotions. So we are human beings, right? So we need some change every day. We need change. We need to see other people's from different places. يعني as a social. He described himself. Also, I have here. He described himself. I get a work. Also, it is a busy, but it is a difference. Why? Because a journalist he see it is more different. He can change his place from one day to another. He have a time to live with his family. He can get married if he is not get married. He can see his friends anytime that he like it. But in the company, no, it is a close. The same person, the same people. No, it is not easy to opt out lifestyle. هي المشكلة. Lifestyle it is different from one person to another. Some of the people like it to stay alone, see the same people, but others don't like it this. Even if he become as a rich person, he like to as prestige. I work in famous company. This is some of the people looking for this. He is proud. I am work, for example, and a Nokia company, for example. No, company. Sorry. Others don't like it. This life. He want to live as a free person. He is work with the same people as a machine. It is not a good life. It is not a good life. I don't think I was crazy. We have a reason why to leave the company. I think I would have gone crazy if I would stay. Okay, he looking for his freedom. We will come back to this image. You will see this. I mean, he is working the company here. Look at this image. Look to his face and others. They feeling too tired and upset. Meanwhile, when he left the company, this is another image, another feeling, another emotion, another life. Look at it. He feels he's happy with his family. Next week we will take exercise. If you have any question about this, يعني some of the students tell me we have what is important. I like this, like these words. I mean, phrases are words, noun or adjective. It is okay. Actually, not just this important, by the way, honey. Not just this important. Every words in the article is important. واضح؟ كل كلمة مهمة. اتوقع اجيب لك اياها بالقطع. انت مو تقول لي ذني والله صار لي 100 وتحسب لي تحسوا كأنه ماني باعدادية صار لي 100 150. لا، انت كل كلمة منها اتوقع اجيب لك اياها ولا ذني. good luck. انت academic student من الحكي.